Yo, what's up boys? Welcome back to another video. Back at it again, playing Gwen jungle. She is the best jungle in the video game. Don't question me. She is better than your main. In this video, we're probably gonna prove that wrong. But I don't know what you're yapping about. Let's tell my bot lane that I don't need a leash and that I think they smell bad. I'm getting so sick and tired of them thinking that I need help. Like, I'm Gwen, bro. I don't need your help. Unless the whole squad starts trying to gangbang me through my jungle, then we're good. I'm good. Bot, don't leash. Get prior in a lane and win. Okay then. We could get sort of devious and diabolical with the quick little ward over here. Oh no! Malzahar! Ah, he's trying to do things to me. Whatever, I don't care. I'm placing the ward here anyways. I would go clear top side, but it's too far away. Clearing top to bot is a little bit safer as Gwen, because Echo doesn't really want to go top to bot. He really wants his blue. The mana he gets from it is super nice. He doesn't need red. Red is more of like a bonus for him. The actual value from red is more of like, he doesn't really get much. He doesn't get like too much value from red. He's much more of a champion that loves his blue buff because of how mana hungry his champ actually is, especially early game. I guess it's probably a little bit safer for him to go the other one, to go red first, because he's aware of that, and he's really a lot less likely to lose his camp. But we're not gonna think logically here. We're gonna think how we wanna think, and anything past that is unlikely to happen. After all, I don't have to think. I'm a Gwen main. We just one-shot people. No thinking necessary in that action. Ooh, thank God. I was afraid he was going to get an extra hit on me there. Here we're just going to try to get all of these as fast as we can. Gwen's clear is unironically, like, shockingly fast. It's a lot faster than it really should be in my opinion. Just because of her abilities and how she can dash over walls. Like, you can dash over this wall right here. You can dash over that wall. And on the bottom and top clear, you can do the same exact thing, but there's even more places and ways you can dash around. Top lane is already dead, which is great fun. Which means that jungle is, is jungle? Is it jungle? Oh no, they lane swapped, okay. Well, I guess it didn't lane swap. It's just super weird. I guess they lane swapped afterwards. So here we usually don't win the scuttle fight. He has too much burst damage. You can win it. It's just not like all that likely to happen. We need to check to see where he is, because chances are he's trying to get this too, because it really is really nice to get this first crab. Especially on the first back, it makes a big difference in the way that I play the game. And if you think that, oh, early game pink, oh my god, I don't have a team around, it's okay. I still get it, nice ward. And now we're gonna back here. We're gonna back here because we're gonna be going naturally, so we can get either this or this. I like to get the wand, just get it out of the way. It's a super annoying item to have to buy. And once you got it, here's the play. Here's the play. You can even get your own special ward. The pink ward. Very powerful, very powerful. Ignore my top lane feeding. It happens to the best of us. See, he actually bought those boots to run it down even faster. He's a professional, runner it down. He will never miss a cannon. I can promise you that much though. He will die for cannon. And as much fun as it is to play with somebody that never misses cannon, it's gonna be sort of annoying. He isn't gonna play very well. He's not gonna be very much use in team fights, and he's our only AD. And the moment they figure that out, this game is gonna get a lot less fun. I think Okay, yeah, he's already been over here. This is the value of this. Now I'm gonna go bully to see if I can get something over here. I want to check his red, his blue. Only because I don't really have the intention of stealing his blue. I just want to like be around. I just want to know where he's at, when he's there, why he's there. I wanted everything about him. Echo is over here, trying to do inappropriate things to my ADC, which I won't be allowing. So a little trick here that we can do is now we can just run to his top side. We can run to his top side, clear it, and see how he doesn't have anything bought yet. That means he either has to let go of his top side, and then we're further ahead, or he has to come and fight me whenever I am not only going to be a level ahead of him, but I will also have item advantage. He has a potion, which is worth noting. He's probably not a great jungler, considering he hasn't used that potion. Usually it's best to use that potion after first clear. That way that you can get access to the crab super easily. And we're gonna chill here for just a little bit. Not for super long, just long enough to see if we're gonna catch him coming over here. Okay, he isn't over here, which means that we now need to see him on the map to actually do anything. Do we see him? Do we see him? Do we see him? His bot side's coming up. We don't see him. He's on his way up here, definitely. So whatever, we can take his camp. We'll probably end up getting really fucked up for taking this camp, but we can still smite for it, and we can still run away afterwards, because we have both sums. This is sort of a salvaging play, because if he is here, yeah, which he is now. That's good. He no longer has much of anything. And we have help. Getting that is huge. Okay, now we just leave and we go take this. We don't have to stick around. We don't have to stay. I don't know why he left me alone. He just flat out wins that. I don't know why he left. I guess he's assuming that my laner, that our top laner is still here. This is really bad. Mid lane needs to come and help us, because the top lane comes down here. We're just gonna hard lose this. Okay, he's gonna give up his top tower for this, which is really, not his top tower. He's gonna give up a couple plating for this, which is really not the best. But at the bare minimum, he'll have the ability to split push later in the game, which will give him value. And then after this, we're gonna back and then begin going for the dragon, because we're gonna have a level on him. I guess I don't really want a top to bot clear. I'm gonna clear a couple of my camps, not all of them, really just barely enough to get by. Classic bot lane is also treating, so this game is just probably gonna end up being a loss for y'all, which really sucks. But on the plus side, it's another Gwen game, so you really can't be fully upset, right? Gwen is the best champion in the game, and getting to see her auto attack is more than enough fun for most people, or it should be at least. He's now gonna have item advantage on us. He's not gonna have a level, because we're just, I mean, like, come on, we've taken so many of his camps. We're farming so much harder than him, and he's buying pinks. So bullying him in his own jungle is definitely the play. We have to own his jungle. We don't own any of our laners' ganks ever. Don't ever forget that. We're here to stop the mid lane and to continue our, not mid lane, we're here to stop their jungle and increase our lead. You owe your laners nothing. And it's something extra that you do to help them and your team get a little bit of an advantage. Don't ever forget the fact that you owe your laners nothing. They need to win their own lane and play their own video game. It's not on you to win their lane. Forgetting that is something that I see very often, and I just hate to see it from junglers, because you should understand and be aware that you're just as important as your laner counterpart. Like, you still do just as much damage as everyone else. sometimes even more. You know, especially with Gwen jungle. A very powerful jungle that should not ever be underestimated. A true threat. So we can grab this here, even though their bot lane simply has ours beat out, like just hard beat, hard won. It's okay, because Echo can't fight me, and the chances are, if anyone's gonna come to contest this dragon, it's gonna be Echo. Because he's the only one who will he'll just be like, oh, I want to go do dragon real quick. Now that we've done dragon, now we can come help bot. We don't really have much mobility when it comes to helping bot here, but we do have a double ult, and so we should be good enough. Bam. Okay, I really wanted to make sure that we secured that kill. That one's very important. That gold is huge for us. That gold is super important. We can buy entire first item, and then we can, we have options. We can work towards boots, or we can start going for the next item. I think we're gonna work towards boots. I'm gonna go with Swifties this game. Just simply because they're super cheap and easy, and Vel'Koz has so much slow, as well as he has a slow, I believe, and he has a slow as well. I just don't want to deal with all their slows put together. We can, we're gonna use sums here, and at the moment you see him cast something, you need to, yep, press this ability. And then, oh, need to back up here. It's whatever. We're gonna be pushing for this now to push this in. And now we're just gonna grab this plating and take the whole turret. That's the way this is gonna go. Now we have control over this turret. I'm gonna tank for it. Not bad. Now we go and we take Void. We take the grubs because, well, our top laner is in desperate need of assistance. Like, no joke assistance. He's having a really bad game. And, you know, anything we can do to help him out. Mid lane is coming to help us, which is really good. Mid lane should be helping us here. He doesn't need to help us with all of them, but it would be nice, yeah, if he helps with 2. 2 is really the threshold. Now, he can leave now. He doesn't need to stay any longer. I'm not worried about top. So it's like, just head on out. I promise you we'll be good here. Need to get that one off on him. It would have been nice if he would have hit that. And now there we go. Not having that mid turret has now got her killed. I couldn't secure the kill because Echo was there. But it's okay. He can't kill me here. I'm too fast. Bam, he's out. He's out of range of his ability. Now, okay. Whew. Very scary game. Very scary game. If we're being honest, one of the scariest games I've played as Gwen, because I'm just so close to death non-stop. But even with that, we still have a bounty. That's how Gwen runs shit. We always gonna have a bounty, baby. We're Gwen. Gwenethese. We could ignore boots here, and I will, because I'm gonna top to bot full clear. I'm probably just gonna buy next item instead, because it's more value in the long term. I'm not putting the final point into my queue just yet, because I really like having the extra mobility from my E being up so often. My laners coming down to help me is not really something they can always not do, so I should help them in reality, because I mean, them coming to help me pushes them further back. But the problem with that is that helping them is a pain in my ass, and I don't really want to do it. So we're gonna take some farm from them, and we're gonna force them to back off. You don't have to always kill to actually be doing your job with the gank. Sometimes with ganking, you can get all of your value just from being a body in front of them and stopping them from farming, from allow your laner to farm. That's one of the biggest ones. If you have a losing lane and you early gank, you don't actually have to kill, you know? You could just be there for like right before you want to back, and then back in front of him. He can't run up on you because there's two of you. And on top of that, if he tries anything, you can always take advantage of it. Okay, so second dragon's coming up really soon. We're not gonna have enough for full item, but I think I am. No, I need to get the boots. They're really big here. No, we need to come down here. No, we don't. We're good. Our ADC has taken care of it. Our mage ADC. Going ahead and grabbing that is super important, and you just need to get this out of the way. Just start buying the large rods. I promise you it's worth it. I'm gonna buy more vision here because I think it's worth it, and because I really like having Dragon Pit warded, especially because, I mean, for the next dragon, you know, it'll be huge to already have one in my back pocket. The large rods are also really nice because they had so much AP. I'm pretty sure they got nerfed, like, heavily, unfortunately, but it can't be helped. Making sure to get full value out of that is important. There we go. Oh, I wasn't autoing by just complete accident. Almost just threw my lead. Oh my god. Okay, we got the dragon. This is important. He just doesn't have smite, I guess. I don't know. I'm not gonna big ward that just yet. Not right now, at least. I need to go do a camp or two. I'm way too low HP. I feel super uncomfortable right now. Camps are like your savior as jungle. You don't always have to use every single ability on them, but whenever you're this low, God, it helps. Now we're here for this top side, and after this camp, we'll have more than enough HP to actually be impactful with it too. He could come and prevent me from doing this camp. That isn't super likely. I mean, and it's not because it's just like he's afraid of me. He just isn't very good at the game. So we have him, which means that I need to come over here and be useful. I just stole the kill from him, which is really rude of me. Is he top lane? No, he isn't. Well, I'm gonna let him get this farm. You can take the CS. I'm gonna go mid lane and take that CS. And then after that, I think we're pretty much ready to back again because of how much that sub item is actually just incredibly good. Gwen is almost just entirely burst damage. If it wasn't for her ult, she would be. And so with that being said, anytime that you can increase that burst damage and make it faster and quicker, you're just gonna be winning. Like, it's such a high value item. I'm gonna ward my own jungle here, just because I don't want any real warding problems. And if somebody wants to come fight in our jungle, then I want them to not be able to take advantage of vision. And them not having vision is really big and important. Because if they did have vision, they could do a lot more with it than if they didn't, naturally, I mean. Let's take a look here. So his bot side is cleared. He has to fear me. He can't just sit there and do whatever he wants. Stay on the ready to pop your Gwen is immune. And popping it. You're ult here, you just need to use it. You're not really much of a champion here without it. You're not going to win a fight here. There's too many of them. Just pop your ult and run. Take your camps and get out. Sometimes that's just the most you can do in a game. Is take your camps and then leave. Often, that's the most you can do in a game. Jesus. Not just sometimes. Often, that's the most you can do. And as long as you're doing that, you know, you're doing your job to an extent. Baron is up. They shouldn't be trying to go for Baron, but just in case they are, I'm going to do this. Professionally use Q. I've never missed a Q in my life. You'll never see me miss a Q in my life. I'm just Timothy. We can back here now and buy full item, which is, you know, why we stay so long. This item is humongous. After this, here's the thing though, here's the thing. You don't go any item that you're used to, you go with this. You go this item, it's so good. So much value, especially whenever you're fed. You just should go this item every single time. If you're having to run, it makes your ult so much stronger at defending you. It increases the slow. And on top of that, if you're being offensive with it, like what are they can't run away anymore whenever you ult them. Even if you're in a team fight and you die a tragic and horribly unfortunate death, it isn't the end of the, by the way, that was awarded. It isn't the end of the world. Because you have this item. Oh wow, I am so sorry. That should be legal. Anyways, now it's time to go get your butt, buddy. Don't even have the... This is probably a game where I should have bought... I don't know what it's called. Never mind. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to make a fool out of myself. I don't know its name. I'll show it in just a second. I'm brain farting. We could probably go. No. We need this. I need this. Oh wait, what am I doing? I'm making a huge blunder. No, 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 no. I should be doing this right now. Oh my gosh, I'm wasting time. Okay, we're good because their entire team has to worry about my team. We don't have ult though. I need to keep that in mind. I do have smite, which is still a very powerful tool for fighting Echo. But I just need to keep in mind that like I don't have everything that I'm used to having access to in this fight. Okay, I have my ult up now. So I mean it won't be as big of a problem. Nice, got it. Ooh, just barely. Damn. Whatever. We use the ult to kill this. I don't know. I saw two of them. I don't know if you did too, but I definitely saw two of them. Ooh. Where was that vision at? Was it here? Whatever. It's not my problem, I guess. So here, we're not going to buy the sustainability help. We're just going to get damage. We need to increase our damage to increase our lead. Increasing our lead is why we're even buying this item in the first place. It has decent AP and it does have a little bit of survivability too. You know, it is a survival item at its core. But we're not necessarily buying it for that. We're buying it for... No FFing, bro. You queued up into the game, just play it out. Gosh, I can't stand my teammates. I just want to FF all the time. I get it. You've lost weight. That doesn't mean everyone else on our team has. We can still carry you. Have some faith in us. We have 3 dragons. We have 6 grubs. Like, we're still very much in this game. Another good thing about Gwen Jungle is that she doesn't want to go team fighting, but she also doesn't exactly just thrive off of 1v1. She enjoys like 2v2s and small skirmishes like that. This guy has 2 items while I have 2.5 plus my smite and, you know, so like he has to put a lot of respect on my name. He actually can't beat me unless he outplays me. And the only way he can outplay me is by... Okay, wait up. This is really bad for me, actually. I'm in a really awkward position. No, he can't go for it. Yeah, he has to back up. Oh, I guess he can kill that. No, he can't, right? Yeah, bro. There's a benefit of being fed, and also the downside, no, is that they're all going to target you. It's whatever. I didn't have the hugest shutdown in the world, so who got it though? The Echo? Oh, it actually is kind of bad. He's building a meme build, but he's still a threat just because of Echo, and he doesn't really die. Now he also has Dark Seal. That's what I was talking about earlier. He has a Dark Seal, and we can take advantage of that. His Dark Seal, even though it is a really good item, basically once you get 1 or 2 kills, it is also a detrimental item. It can take away basically an entire slot's value just based off of how much value you can lose from it. And I only died there because I stuck around too long in somewhere where I shouldn't have been. And that's my own fault. I take full responsibility for that action. But also, I don't think that like we've lost this game. We still have multiple fed people, you know? Our team isn't feeding. Theirs is. See, that's what I'm talking about. She is just purely burst damage. She doesn't have anything other than burst damage. But that burst damage she does have, oh god, is it burst damage. She just deletes people. Like there's no tomorrow. He never even stood a chance. The moment that I jumped on top of him, he was dead. He didn't have an opportunity to fight back. He was still trying to figure out who was on top of him. Like, I mean, he didn't even understand that he was getting killed. And that's what makes Gwen just so strong. So, Dragon is coming up really soon, and we need this Dragon. It's another big one. As long as we take it, it takes away basically a majority of their chance of getting anything of actual long-term value in the game. And I'm surprised I haven't seen any hate from my lanes just yet about me not helping them in lane. But I mean, I'm telling you, just remember, you don't owe them anything. If they lose their lane, guess what? That's their fault. So this item before the fight will be huge. Unfortunately, if my team doesn't go Dragon, we don't get Dragon. Go drag, please. I need team. As long as the team goes, then we have some sort of chance to fight. Unfortunately, we have 2 deaths, so we probably won't be getting this Dragon. And I mean, even though this ADC is stalling the game with no items, no farm, and just a whole bunch of deaths, they have no real value. They basically have 0 worth for this entire game. As long as I can see enough of the enemy team, yep, that's enough. I've now seen enough of the enemy team. I can solo this Dragon. I've seen Echo on the map now. That's all that I have to do. Once I've seen Echo, I can go in. I just need my team now to hold this down. This is a very important Dragon. We cannot lose this Dragon. First off, it's just a really good Dragon in general, because right now, in my opinion, Mountain Soul is broken. Just a broken, not Mountain Soul, but Drake, like the dragons, are just so powerful and so strong. Like, they're just stupid in my opinion. Okay, so now let's come over here. Let's get this out of the way. And now, wow, the Vel'Koz killed him? Oh my gosh, Vel'Koz, look at you go, buddy. Wow, I'm almost impressed with him, you know? Vel'Koz, he definitely doesn't like fighting a Gwen on top of him, but not a bad champion when it comes down to it. Like, no, I can't get over that wall. Womp womp. We're still in this game. It may not feel like it, but we are very much in this game. None of their champs really scale all that well into the late game. And on top of that, our champions scale really well into the late game. So all that we really have to do is just keep pushing for late game, and then you'll watch us win in the long term. I cannot fight that ADC. She destroys me. Even if she just face damages me. Nothing but just does straight damage to my face. Fights me face to face, or I can even hit her. I still will lose. That's just how strong Caitlyn is. I hate her whenever I have to play her because she feels so weak. But whenever I play up against her, God, having to actually deal with that range that she has, it's just so unfun to play up against. So I mean, you know, just gotta respect the champion. We go help our team here. It's only a 1, but we still go help. We should go Baron now. Go Baron. We have numbers. Okay, she's here. I'm just assuming it's a girl, and I'm also assuming this is a trap. God bless, this feels like a trap. Still feels like a trap, not gonna lie. Okay, it's not a trap. Yeah, I'm sorry. And now, see, now he can't get away. You get to see the value of that item in action. So now that they don't have Vel'Koz, no, it's too late, dude. We don't have numbers now. We are down numbers. Oh my god. Are we really gonna try this? No, we can't. They win. I'm gonna outsmite him always, but okay. No. Please don't die. We need you alive, man. There we go. Not bad. Okay, now we can go. Now we can. Right now. Let's go, boys. That's what I'm talking about. Let the ADC throw the game. She hasn't been any value anyway. So she's gonna try to throw the game. She won't actually throw it. We're professional Gwen mains. We'll carry this game without a doubt. Even if they come over here, we're gonna be hard focusing Baron. Why? Because we win the smite 1v1? Just because we have more game sense and knowledge? Oh shit, here we go. He's big man now. And now! Okay. Can't underestimate the strength of Echo now. And Echo now is actually a real life champion. Yep. He was gonna pop his ult there no matter what, so he ran him down to make him do it sooner, so that she could live. We want it back here so that we can buy full item. I mean, not full item, but we can start getting Death Cap almost done with. Because Death Cap is our next huge power spike. Once we get Death Cap, we're gonna have so much AP. And then after Death Cap, honestly, this is where I don't know what to do after Death Cap. Like, I think Zhonya's is a cool idea, but I'm bad with Zhonya's. And so it's hard to actually say that I should be buying Zhonya's whenever I myself am not good with Zhonya's. I guess the only way to become good with Zhonya's is to actually use the item, or I could just not, you know? And I shouldn't be farming here, I should be pushing a minion wave, preferably I should be pushing top. But this is a reasonable wave to be pushing, and never mind. Now that we see Dragon is on its way up, we have to be hard pushing this. If we get all 3 inhibs, we can get it. If we get all 3 inhibs, which we should be able to do. Never mind, he backed way too soon. We won't be able to get all 3 inhibs, but we can still get this Dragon. Because, well, they have to be, you know, defending their base. If they don't defend their base, somebody could TP in or something. I need him to stay here. Yeah, I need him to stay here. I get that he's just doing all his clicky-click stuff, but getting this Dragon is the key. This is our big Dragon. Like with this, even Lux could become a champion. Come on, and he's here. So now we win the game as long as we get this Dragon. Because, well, Soul is the best thing in the game. There's no doubt about that. Soul is the strongest thing in the entire game. It's not even remotely close. Man. Doesn't have Soul. Now, we can't just run them down, unfortunately. We're not that strong. The 2 of us will die if we fight this. I don't have the survivability, and neither does him. So, this is where I always have a hard time. I like to think Cosmic Drive is cool, but I also might just go with a spell block. I don't know. We really could try Malignance, but I'm not having a problem with my ult as it is, and I don't think I'm gonna get 2 up in one fight. This item is always cool in theory, but it's usually not enough value, so I think we have to go with a survivability item, which really sucks. So, I mean, I guess Riftmaker, you know, since it is the only survival item that adds AP to the build. Which isn't bad. I just don't like to build Rift, and plus if I build Rift, then I can't really clickbait the title as well. Which sucks, but it'll be okay. Yeah, see, like, they're taking advantage of Soul right now. That's why he's just unkillable. Or they might even FF. Oh, please don't FF. Come on. Oh, he's here. Okay. And now we're gonna see the value of this. Of that item I bought earlier. Oh. Oh, what's wrong? Soul. Soul, that's what's wrong. And he makes the mistake of targeting the wrong person because he didn't target the Gwen, and so therefore he loses the game. GG's, well played. Welcome to Gwen 101. See you in the next video. Gwen is the best champion in the video game.